So here's some examples of the things that he said while he was alive. Here's a headline from New York Magazine. Pat Robertson does it again. He hopes gay people and Muslims kill themselves. I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to, be happy that this man is no longer walking this earth, but he was allowed to in his life say things like that he believes that gay people and Muslims should kill themselves. I owe him respect. I just stopped myself from saying something that I cannot say on the show, but let's continue on. Let's push right through to this next headline. Pat Robertson, gay marriage will lead to God's wrath, turn US into Sodom. Never mind the fact that the story of Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible is about, not being good hosts to people from, who are staying in your house or from a different community staying in your community. Never mind that. As a preacher, he maybe should have known that about what the story actually meant. But let's get into even more evil things that Pat Robertson had to say. Here's his theory on HIV. Go ahead, watch.
San Francisco, some of the gay community, they want to get people, so if they've got the stuff, they'll have a ring, you shake hands, and the ring's got a little thing where you cut your finger.
Really?
Yeah, really. I mean, it's that kind of vicious stuff, which would be the equivalent of murder.
Be respectful to this guy who claims that people are intentionally infecting other people with HIV to recruit them to be gay. I owe him respect and death. Okay, but when Pat Robertson wasn't being homophobic, the little amount of time he wasn't, he filled that time by being racist. Case in point, this is what he had to say about Haitian people following a massive earthquake that killed hundreds of thousands in 2010.
Christy, something happened a long time ago in Haiti, and people might not want to talk about it. They were under the heel of the French, Napoleon III and whatever. And they got together and swore a pact to the devil. They said, we will serve you if you'll get us free from the French. It's a true story. Haitians revolted and got themselves free. But ever since, they have been cursed by one thing after the other, desperately poor.
Yeah, they've been cursed by colonialism, Pat, by colonialism and imperialism. Anyway, that aside, there's still more about Pat Robertson we can say. Here are his thoughts on critical race theory. This is what he had to say about critical race theory. Pat Robertson calls critical race theory an evil, urging Black people to take, quote, whip handle against whites. And not even to mention the fact that Pat Robertson said that 9/11 happened because of gay people. It was God punishing America for having gay people in it. So Brian Krasenstein, don't you dare tell people how to approach the death of a man who made a living off of being a homophobic, xenophobic, racist. Shut the hell up. Bennie, it's been a lot. Your thoughts on all this?
You're telling me that 9/11 wasn't because of gay people? Oh my God, I'm shocked.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give away our credit that we got on that one.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, these people are like such pathetic people, and they're so evil, and it's just ridiculous to be like, oh, you gotta feel bad for them. Look, this is why I highly encourage everybody to just purge the phrase tolerant left from your brain. If you consider yourself a tolerant person, stop right there, rethink it. I actively encourage people, do not be tolerant. Have love for humanity, have love for queer people, right? Have love for people of color, have love for all the different people out there in the world that are just trying to live their lives peacefully, okay? And do not tolerate the people who wish them harm. You actually don't need to tolerate those people. And because tolerance implies this idea of like you like literally tolerating something that would otherwise be objectionable, right? Have love for people that are different from you, and do not tolerate people that wish them harm. The people who are just trying to like live peacefully and comfortable lives, you should genuinely have love and enjoyment. And so don't tolerate the people who just tolerate other people. Don't tolerate the people who aren't tolerating, right? You just fundamentally have to have genuine love for people and accept the fact that sometimes that means hating people like Pat Robertson.